Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Aji, and in this video I want to talk about my acne journey and how I managed to clear up my acne in fairly a short space of time. So just to give a backstory, I've always had like decent skin. It's never been the best, but it's not been bad, it's just been okay. And I come from a family with really good skin, but I clearly skipped that gene. But anyway, so in April 2019, I noticed that on the left side, like my cheeks, I just noticed that I was getting these like really big, angry red spots that were coming from like underneath the skin, and they were really painful. So I was thinking, whoa, this is really different from the way I usually break out from the spots I normally have. Like, I just knew that this was different, but I was thinking, okay. And I noticed like 3 days later, it was getting worse. Like, they were getting angry, they were getting bigger, they were getting more painful, they were really inflamed. Like, they were so prominent as well. So, long story short, I did research and I found that I had cystic acne. Because it's a hormonal thing, I was just really confused. But I was just like, okay. Little did I know that I was really in for a long ride. That was only the beginning. Like, every single day, it got worse and worse and worse. As in, they were so ugly. My skin just looked like, my skin literally looked disgusting. Like, I would look in the mirror and I would feel disgusted at my face. And just imagine what that does to your confidence. Like, when I used to watch people's acne, because listen, I was obsessed during that time. I was watching every YouTuber that has an acne journey, acne video. I have seen it. I kid you not. I have seen every single video that time that was on YouTube about people's acne, because I was obsessed. I needed to know what people did to get rid of this, because I was so confused at these spots. And in people's videos, they would always talk about how it knocks down their confidence, how they felt insecure. And I just used to think, when I didn't have acne, I'd get it when people talk about it. I'm like, no, by then they like some natural thing, everyone breaks up. No. When I had it, I really understood what they meant. As in, when I'd leave my house, I literally felt like every single person was looking at my spots. Anytime someone would look at me, I'd be like, oh my god, they're looking at my spots. Like, I'd be freaking out. I was like, why is everyone looking at me? Oh my god, they're looking at my spots. Like, I was paranoid. I was thinking, no, this is not a way to live life. But this is really what us acne people go through, you know? It's crazy. So, got to a point where I was like, I'm not leaving the house anymore, because every time I leave, people are looking at my spots. I'm embarrassed. I feel disgusting. I'm staying inside. So that's what happened. I just didn't leave my house anymore. Locked myself up in my room, and I was obsessed with looking at the mirror. Not even in a vain way, because I was not feeling cute at all. I was obsessed with looking in the mirror at my ugly face, because that's what I would always think. I was like, look at how ugly my face is. Like, these spots really came to ruin my life, and I just thought, well, that's it then. When I'd wake up, the first thing I'd do, run to the mirror, and I'd be like, looking at, still there. And I'd be so disappointed, and I was obsessed. Every single day, I would take pictures. I was trying to do like progress pictures when there was no progress. It was just getting worse. So I tried every single product that everyone recommended, like on YouTube, just in real life, like that people would say. Because I'd be like to people, guys, I'm breaking out really badly. But you know, when you tell people you're breaking out, they just think you mean, you know, the normal breakout. Sorry, but this was not a normal breakout. But it was like, I couldn't even explain to people how bad it was, because I just felt so low. I didn't even want to talk to people. Like, back then, like, none of my friends even heard from me like that. Or I just say to them, I'm like, I'm really breaking out. Obviously, they wouldn't know the level and the severity that I meant, but at that time, I didn't want to talk to no one, didn't want to see no one, didn't want to go nowhere. That was literally just how I felt. So I feel like I went through this by myself, because obviously none of my friends were going through this. So it was like, they couldn't relate. And it's like, I don't know, it was just so bad. So literally, it was just me and YouTube every day researching every single product that people recommended. Every skincare you could think of, I tried everything. Nothing worked. When it comes to cystic acne, this ain't no ordinary acne, you know. This is literally like acne times 100. It is mad. So no product was working. And it's like, because they're very irritable. It's like every product I would use, it's like it will make it worse, like it will be reacting to it. Bearing in mind, in general, I've got very, very oily skin, as in I've got way more oilier skin than the average oily person. That's how oily my skin is. I've got highly sensitive skin, as in my skin reacts to every and anything, no exaggeration. Then on top of that, my skin is super reactive. Then I've got acne prone skin. What kind of skin is this? Please tell me, what kind of skin is this for one person to have? So that's the skin I have in general. So imagine cystic acne on top of it. I was really suffering. So every single product, nothing was working. So I was like, wow. So what am I really supposed to do then? Because no product is working. So you'd think, let me go to the doctors. Useless. All they kept saying is, oh, what's that? Oh, benzoyl peroxide. They kept saying I should use that. I feel like benzoyl peroxide is good when when you're just having a breakout here and there. It's good for that. But sorry, if you're having cystic acne, I personally wouldn't recommend it because it didn't do a damn thing. If anything, so because I was on YouTube every single day doing my research, I then saw Jazz Nicole, I believe is her name. She uploaded a video talking about her cystic acne journey and how she's cleared it. Because I believe she's had hers for years. Bearing in mind, I think I was only a month and a bit into my journey, and I literally felt like I was gonna die. I was ready to exit. So she is the only YouTuber I saw recommend this product. At that time, I don't think no one even knew about this in terms of clearing your acne. Because now, recently, I've like checked people's acne videos, and a lot of people are mentioning this product now. But at the time when I was looking for it, she was the only one. I believe she's the first person that even said this product on YouTube, if I'm right. But she mentioned how she used pantothenic acid, I believe that's what it's called. It's vitamin B5. And she was like, she took it and within like 2 or 3 days she saw results. So I was like, sorry, I'm desperate. I've tried everything. If you're telling me this product works, I'm gonna go and get it. So I was like, let me just order it off Amazon because that's what she did. So whatever she do, I'm gonna do. So I ordered mine. She said she took about 15 a day, and I know that sounds mad, but trust me, it's not mad at all. Because I believe in one capsule there's 500 milligrams. So I think she said in general you should take about 7 grams, something like that. But I'm gonna link her video below so that you guys can just watch it. She explains it much better than me. But yeah, so she took 15. I was a bit scared to take 15, but trust me, you have nothing to be scared of. I started off by taking 12 a day. I kid you not. Within 2 days, I saw a huge difference, as in those inflamed, angry red spots, they were flat. They were flat. They were no longer raised and angry. They were flat on my face. So I was like, hold on. Like, huh? My spots are actually flat. Like, they're laying down. They're no longer angry and out there. So I was like, okay. I kept using it. And the way it works is because when you go to doctors, they try to recommend that you go on Accutane. However, I didn't want to go on Accutane because I've heard that, you get super dry skin, because I believe the way it works is you stop producing oil. Like your natural oils, I believe, like you just stop producing them. Whereas with pantothenic acid, it thins your oil instead. So you don't stop producing it, but you get less, if that makes sense. So I was like, okay, it makes more sense for me to do this because in general, I've got very oily skin. So imagine me going from super oily to super dry skin. Like, that transition is too mad for me. So I was like, let me go with pantothenic acid, and I'm so happy I went with that because it changed my life. It really, really changed my life because 2 days later, those raised angry spots were flat. Bear in mind, every other product I used, they were not getting flat at all. They were either getting worse or just staying the same. So this is the only product where I saw, wow, it's actually making these spots small. So I carried on using it. A week later, like they were gone. I'm not even joking. So I was like, this sounds too good to be true. I'm gonna keep using it. So I think I used it for maybe 3 or 4 months because I was just scared. I felt like if I stopped using it, they were gonna come back, and I was just already too traumatized to even want to go through that again. So I just kept using it. I'd highly recommend it if you're someone who has cystic acne or just really severe bad acne, and you feel like you've tried everything and nothing has worked, because with cystic acne, it's an internal thing, so it's like you have to cure yourself from the inside so that it reflects on the outside. So I would highly recommend this product for anyone that's going through what I went through or something similar, because I feel your pain. I honestly feel your pain, and I relate so much because before my cystic acne, I've never had acne. So it was like I went through my whole puberty stage to reach the age of 22 to then get cystic acne. Like, I was so irritated. I wouldn't even wish this on my worst enemy. And trust me, there's a lot of people that I don't like, but I wouldn't even wish this on them because
A lot of people will be scared here. A lot of people will be
sorry,
scared.
the effects of acne, like, it actually needs to be spoken about much more because it is a very traumatic experience. As in, every day I literally had a breakdown. I was highly emotional. I didn't want to leave my bed. I didn't want to leave my house. I felt disgusting. Every time I looked in the mirror, I would literally be like, ugh. I felt sick. Imagine looking at your face and you feel sick. What kind of life is that? So I just said this needs to end. So I took it upon me to do my research. Thankfully, I came across Jazz Nicole. If it was not for her, God knows what my skin would be looking at right now. Like, she is honestly our savior because she really saved me, and I'm sure a lot of people. So once all of that was cleared, as you can imagine, I was left with so much dark marks and scarring. Like, it was horrible. If you guys would like to know how I got rid of my dark marks, how I managed to maintain my skin, because fair enough, the pantothenic acid played the biggest role, but my current skincare is really what is like really maintaining the skin that I have. And what I'd say is the skin that I have right now is the best skin I've had in my whole entire life. Like, this is honestly the best skin I've ever had. So if you want to know what my skincare routine currently is, comment down below and let me know so that I know that people are actually interested in this. But yeah, so that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was really informative. I hope you managed to take something away from this and get a better understanding on acne and just how acne can really have one feeling, because it's not good. So anyways, guys, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.